Hello, welcome back to the Off-Grid family. Today I'm going to be showing you how to change the saw blade in a Pro Evolution Fury 3. About 5 or 6 years ago I needed it, and my wife, being the beautiful person she is, said, look, get whatever you need, and I was like, no, and then she came back from town with one for me. I hate spending money on myself, even if it is for something I need, you know. I was there happy to saw through it all with my own bare hands, and possibly use a saw as well. But anyway, the blades in them last for a really long time, and I need to change the blade that it actually originally came with. Now, I don't use it a lot. A friend of mine also bought the same, exactly the same model, and he uses his all the time. And about 3 or 4 weeks ago, he sort of phoned me up and he was like, I've got no idea how to change the blade in this. And I said to him, well, if you don't want the blade anymore, I'll swap the old blade for the knowledge of how to put the new one in. And he was like, of course, you know, they know that I'll make knives and all sorts out of it, you see. So yeah, I showed him how to do it. I thought, well, if he's having problems, because he knows about a lot of tools, maybe other people are struggling as well. So I thought, do you know what, I'll do a video on how to do it, because I need to change my blade now as well. Before we get on, I'd like to thank David and Joseph. You guys absolutely rock. I really do appreciate everything you've done for the channel on a financial and, you know, psychological level. It genuinely does fill me with joy that, you know, people like what I do enough, you know. If you'd like to become a patron, just pop down in the description. There's all the links there, but please don't do it unless you can afford it. Just liking, commenting, subscribing, etc. is enough, and that really does help as well. It's not just something YouTubers say. It genuinely does help. Anyway, let's get on. Okay, so what you're going to need is the new blade, a knife or something to cut this packaging because it's that awful kind, and an 8mm Allen key. Before starting anything with this, you make sure that this is not plugged in, okay? Even plugged in and then turned off at the switch, just don't have it plugged in, just for safety. Right, in the actual instruction manual, it says to unlock and then remove the blade. But whenever I've done that, I've found that you're fighting against the wobble, especially if your blade's nice and tight, like mine is. So, what I always do, I lock it back into place. And then here, very well hidden on this one, is a motor lock. Hang on, let me get that down. Can you see that? And that just stops it being able to turn. So, pop your Allen key in and press down on the button and turn the Allen key till it's undoing the blade. You've got to wait, there you go, it's clicked into place. And there we go. Now, I've started it unscrewing. Now we can lift this up. The next thing we need to do is remove this screw here. This also needs an Allen key. Okay, it's a 4mm one you need, so start unscrewing it. Be very careful because this screw has a tendency to want to run away. It always gets lost down in the gaps. Now slightly push in on the top. We should be able to unscrew this. There you go. And it didn't fall in this time. Well done. Keep that screw safe. We will definitely need that again in a minute. All removing that screw does is allow us to remove the actual guard completely out the way. What would happen otherwise is the guard only comes to about here, and then you can't actually get the blade out the way. Now we've unscrewed this enough, so we literally can just with our hands unscrew it. And before I take the blade off, come on, you can see that this goes over in a specific way. Make sure when you put it back it goes that way. And also, if you have a look, we've got a dip in the other side that always goes towards the blade. Okay, now that's the blade out, and we can make some nice knives out of this. Next we need to get this out of its wrapping. Now look how cool this knife is. This is my new one. Look, you push down here and it slides out, and then to close it you... How beautiful is that? Any hiddly doos. Right. Look at the difference. This one has had a lot of use. Okay, and now we do everything in reverse, except the talking, because then you wouldn't be able to understand me. Right. That in, like so. Remember to get this on the right way around. So the divoted bit is towards the blade. And then we start screwing this back in. Come on, son. Once it's hand tightened, we can go back round to the back and put the guard back in place, the guard screw. This needs a bit of finagling because you do need to hold the saw down a bit to get it into the right place. Okay, and just like before, reach around to the back and get to the locking thing and lock the saw in place. And give it a good tighten, and there you are. Come on. There you are, ready to go. This thing cuts as smooth as butter. Okay, there you go. You know, it's not complicated. It's, you know, once you know the steps, it's fairly straightforward. And I just hope that's helped. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks again, David and Joseph. You guys are insanely awesome, and I love you both. If you'd like to become a patron, as I said, all links are in the description. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you again soon. Bye for now.